Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver for the Sony PlayStation 1 and Sega Dreamcast, as well as the PC. We are still in the cathedral, we're still doing things, we're still solving puzzles, we're still trying to keep the Soul Reaver on our right hand at all times as we get to Zephon. And it took me an hour, and I'm just gonna say an hour plus, just to figure out everything that we need to do, or everything that I need to do, because I'm the one playing this, just so I can show off what's next. So we need to get rid of this dude, and we need to lower that after everything we did at the end of the last video, just to break the 3 other globes that are blocking these little things that were on the floor. And now that that's taken care of, we can finally play with these things. So let us go back through this nice little fence here, this nice little iron gate here. Let's get back to the material realm after popping back through here. Thankfully, it's right over here. And then we can play with the things on the floor that we've been opening access to for the last 2 videos, as well as this one. Square to operate. Okay. What happens if I do this with all 4? Let us see. Hey, Steam. Now, if we glide and hold R1, we can go all the way to the top here. But, as we look around, you'll notice some pipes. Believe it or not, you do want to push these pipes just by going up to them and pressing square. If the game reminded me that I could actually push stuff, that would be a little nice, because sometimes the player will forget. Now I want to spin around even more, and hey, what do you know? There's another thing here, I think. Oh, it's right here. It's on the other side. Well, let's get it, shall we? Okay. Well, at least we can grab onto the edge from there. And then we can push this with square. That rhymed. If you do some other things first, involving pipes and steam and everything, you'll notice that there will be steam popping through those pipes, and, well, you'll kind of have an idea of what to do if you're backtracking kind of aimlessly, wondering what the heck you did wrong. Now for this part, we have a cinematic. The cinematic tells us that we need to deal with this, and we need to go up there. And that we have this pipe. And, might as well start complaining more about the game. I tried to do it last time, but I couldn't really do it then, so I'm gonna do it now. I am not a fan of the combat system, for one. Zephon's brethren love getting the jump on me. And this thing I'm doing, where I have to run around in a circle and swing the Soul Reaver around this reckless abandon, is the only real way that I can do damage to these enemies. And even then, that doesn't always work. Also, to use these things, I have to press R1 and not, or rather, I need to press square and not be holding R1. Get away from me! I am totally eschewing combat at this point because, honestly, I don't even want to deal with these enemies anymore. It's so bad. Like, I can't stand it. The first chance that the enemies here, well, in the material realm at least, I'm talking about the Zephon's brethren who are here in the cathedral. The first chance they will get to attack me, they will do it. And even my strategy of running around and swinging the Soul Reaver back and forth with Reckless Abandon isn't always going to cut it. I do have that magic from earlier that I can use to damage all enemies near me, but guess what? It only damages them. It doesn't outright kill them, which is very annoying. And now, we have this little area right here. And because we moved both of these little columns, we can easily float here. Now, we need to go back to the spirit realm. We need to pass through this fencing, this gate. And we need to go down and go back to the material realm. And watch what happens when you do. You have these things right on you when you do. You need to turn this. And when you do, you get more steam to pop out of this pipe. Yeah, we are turning cranks and... Oh, now you want to break. It didn't break in my practice run. Or maybe it's because I didn't do everything in the order that I'm doing it. Remember, it took me an hour to do things, and these things are climbing. Yeah, okay, cool, great. Yeah, like I said, Zephon's brethren, not fun at all to tangle with. Especially they're going to start doing stuff like this now. Can I get up there? I'm not a big fan of the combat, just because of the stuff that I mentioned just earlier. Sometimes when I go for the kill, sometimes Raziel will stop what he's doing and then do a horizontal slash instead. And then I have to do some more damage and then try the death blow again with the Soul Reaver. Another thing that I'm kind of irritated about, and it involves making progress in this game. There's no map. Everything feels kind of unintuitive, and you're really forced to just explore and look around. And it feels kind of like trial and error. And some things may seem obvious to you if you're playing, other things may not. Believe it or not, you can push this. I would like it if this enemy got out of the way. I would like it a lot. Great. Great, great, great. going back to this area again, because why not? And it doesn't do much good to finish off the enemies, because they'll just come back. And add the fact that the vampires in the material world know how to climb things now. Yeah, that's not exactly a fun thing now, is it? And as hard as some of the things in this is, some of it is now even harder. Can I run and do the slice, please? Or are you just not going to let me do it? Okay. Now, we need to push this block over here, because there's another wheel we can turn if I can get on the platform. Wow, that thing's here. Great. Well, by turning that wheel, we can do this. Yeah, these things didn't break because I didn't fix the pipes at the beginning of this little section here. And I need to go here and then fly here to get there. However, there is the problem of the stack that we made when we pushed that block in the first place, which takes us to another area. I'm surprised I was able to hit him. There's going to be another one right here. I guess he's just not bloodied enough. That's probably why he's doing that. Doesn't matter whether I hold the button or just press it. He will do that. And, hey, a pipe to push. And a wheel to turn. And yes, the enemies here will come back. And I couldn't do that. I couldn't do anything there. So we need to go over here. And we need to leap our way up there. Now, as for the pipe we need to push, that's where I'm supposed to go. But it doesn't feel intuitive just how to get there. Also, sometimes you kind of feel stuck on stuff when you jump into it. And you kind of have to put a little bit of effort to get yourself unstuck. Sometimes, which can be a major pain. And I can't grab onto that. This really feels like trial and error. Just getting to that pipe. Get there! Get to a place! Oh my gosh! And the camera's not helping either. Get up there! Like I said, controls aren't exactly fun. Figuring stuff out isn't much fun either. The combat isn't much fun. It also... I should also mention that unlike Blood Omen, which had a map, you don't have one here. And this is where you're supposed to land just so you can push this pipe. Why was that so annoying? And now, we need to go up here because we still have a wheel to push. And it's right here. Can I grab this, please? Sometimes you have to be right on stuff to interact with it, whether it's grabbing a weapon or turning a wheel or grabbing onto a ledge. It's a bit irritating. And if we kept going in this direction, where would we have gone? Nowhere. So we were forced to take that route. And yes, there are human corpses just hanging around the walls of that room. Okay. What else is there to do? I feel like there should be more that I should have done. I need to get back in that room. Maybe. Just to be on the safe side. Or I can just go over here. Where is this? Okay. I know where we are now. This leads here. This will lead back to the pipe room. And I don't like the fact that these enemies return. There is stuff about this game that is just not fun. Whether it's the combat being a little messy or things you need to do feeling kind of intuitive, wishing you had a reminder of what you can do control-wise just not popping up, stuff of that nature. And I feel like I've done everything. You know what? I might as well just go ahead and go back, because I don't know what else I need to do. Which means I'm going to have to dodge enemies all the while, but that's okay, because why deal with them when you know they're going to come back? And I'm surprised that I managed to get back over there. Okay. Let us get back here. And this will probably do us some good because we need the health. Come on. There we go. Hey, another one. I'll take it. Alright. Hopefully I did everything that I needed to do. Because if I find out that I forgot something, I am not going to be a very happy camper. Where am I? Okay, I'm right here. And why allow me to pull myself up there when I can't even stand in that position? So weird. But anyway, we kind of need to go back to this area right here. And we need to take that triple pipe that had the steam coming out of it. We've seen it before. I've stood on it just to get over there, and I'm hearing steam. I'm hearing a lot of steam. Did we do this right? Well, let's tap X and generally move with the D-pad to find out. And then hold R1 and glide. And we did it. If we fly all the way up like this and grab the ledge, We did everything that we were supposed to. That is actually how you get over here. And believe it or not, we are close to done with this area. But for now, we're going to go to this teleporter, open this place up, so that way we can get back here later. And then we can call it a video. Let us go ahead and save. That was annoying. I managed to do this in 20 minutes, but it took me over an hour to figure everything out, and it was frustrating. Hopefully, if I play the sequels to this game, Blood Omen 2 and Soul Reaver 2, I won't be as frustrated. Only time will tell. Join me next time where we hopefully find Zephon. We've been doing quite a bit of exploring. We should be getting to him soon. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!